I used to, Brody. And just, I don't know, I just kind of fell off. I was more into the SOCOM confrontation and stuff.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Chicago Bears. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Fields. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That play looked off right from the beginning because I think he hurt himself a little bit and ended up making the throw short of the back on the screen attempt. It falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. Some motivation this week, not an issue.
Well, this will be the Raiders' first down as the tackle may just shove into 30. Play action, Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Fields on first down. And his throw is incomplete. The Bears at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Fields. His throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Fields. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now it's Fields. Rolling to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? He'll get that complete to Khalil Herbert. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that maybe they were a yard closer. That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come on 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's O'Connell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
O'Connell to throw on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Pro Bowl wideout Devontae Adams, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. You look at this Bears defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They'll go for it. O'Connell. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the 1st quarter of a 3-0 game. In motion goes the tight end. O'Connell looking to throw yet again. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Herbert powering up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go for Adams. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
It's the score, Raiders 7, Bears 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they sit now at 500 on the year. And, Charles, this was a team that really looked lost in that first month or so of the season. But they have had the hot hand lately, winning 3 straight.
I would agree. It's almost hard to believe that this is the same team because we followed them pretty closely throughout this season. And early on, I thought this is going to be a really tough year for this crew. So plenty of credit to them for turning the ship around. It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play. You come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
Here we go. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now motion left with Mooney. From the gun, here's Fields. That is caught. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock it down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fields throwing again. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
That's caught by Myers, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, 30 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Herbert. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Fields now to throw. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
Don't jump. Ready?
They snap it to Fields. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now the NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Josh Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now O'Connell. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told him, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. This a screen to Abdullah. Finding room in midfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bears' 42-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. First down throw, O'Connell. And that is incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And O'Connell now to throw. Gets it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. Stays on his feet. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's White. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Back to throw. O'Connell. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been swinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. O'Connell throwing, third and goal. And he's got it. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They run straight ahead here with White. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. In motion left goes Myers. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
A nice carry by Jacobs, who's coming off a career year. Just when it seemed like Vegas may have been ready to move on from him. Led the NFL with over 1,600 yards and was more than deserving of his first All-Pro selection.
A run with Jacobs there on first down, but he'll manage only a yard or 2 at best. Second down coming up. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. Caught out right by Renfro. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Here's 3rd and 3. In motion left goes Myers. The first run for the backup of Abdullah. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Jaquan Brisker just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's O'Connell. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they're looking 3rd down.
as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And they're going to speed things up here.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. To throw here, O'Connell. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Herbert. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Play action. Now O'Connell. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Off the play fake. O'Connell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. This is White. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing, O'Connell. And it's caught. Touchdown. Hunter Renfrow, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Starting on the ground with Herbert. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll go again with Herbert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. One play action. Fields steps away. That's caught at the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football. That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, here's Fields. Open man here is Scott, complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
A fake there on the jet sweep as it's Fields off play action. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Fields. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Here we go.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover. They got his man complete. It's a big play there for Vegas. 59 yards. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. He's going to let it go again. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Brandon, remind me seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward.
Oh, you gotta kick that.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
No, you gotta rob that. You gotta rob the cradle, didn't it? Come on, man.
Past the 35 before he's
Oh.
taken down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On first down, it's Fields.
There you go, Colomel.
Dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Third and two, Fields. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Extend. Nelson. Go.
Fourth down, Fields has to have this one. Dancing to his left. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields on the move to his left. He'll let this go deep for
Good shit.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with
Right
such a
in the
big lead,
quarterback rolling
the
out
effort
to the
hasn't
left.
lost one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Throwing again is Fields. Forced out to his left. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Play action. It's Fields. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this this one is going to wind up incomplete. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
And the Raiders first down.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And some space here. There he goes, right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half.
That was a good game, bro. No touchdowns allowed.
Performance.
And so much
Aiden,
fun when you're
another
able
banger,
to have
bro.
everyone contribute both sides of the ball.
He gonna do good for me this year, man. We catching up. We doing better with him.
A true team game, and they got it
Jacobs
done in
did
this
his
one.
thing. Try to get my
So for
other
Las
running back.
Vegas, they move back over 500 now at 4-3.
And
And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
2 picks. Okay. Needed that, fellas, and needed that. It's like the more I play with this match coverage, man, the better I get with it. This shit's hell. Hit all of our goals. I went aggressive, bro. I said 20 points or less, 400 plus offensive yards. I said I was going to win by 17. I called my shots. And then the game plan goal, we hit on that too. We said we wasn't going to allow no touchdown passes. Good fucking shit. Good fucking shit. I gotta get home. He gotta be mixed between rushing and passing. He gotta be able to get to the quarterback a little bit faster. Alright, we did it, fellas. We got a breakout player. I couldn't get, I guess... He ain't hit on his breakout, I guess. That sucks, but whatever. I forgot what his name was anyway. Thought I did pretty good on defense. I mean, I shut him down. We can actually look at our stats and see where we stand. Alright, Aiden done caught up with his picks that he was fucking up with in that losing streak. So we done balanced him out a little bit. Balanced my running backs, give them their carries when they need them. Fucking receivers out here balling for me. That's all I need them to do, man. Just go out there. See, I spread my targets around. I don't really sit there and spam one or two guys. Like, bro, Myers and Adams both gonna eat. My tight end gonna eat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 11 picks. That ain't too bad. Based off where we at now, I know I got like the #1 pass defense in the league. We going by defense. I don't know. They got to play their games, but everybody plays their games. I should be up there. Dun, dun, dun. We did. We actually got. We started off rough, but I clamped up on my run defense. My run defense been better the last few games. And then those last 2 games, I didn't allow a lot of points either, so I think we kind of broke even on that. We catching up on the sacks. We got 13. I mean, getting enough picks because most people like to fucking run the ball all the damn time. I mean, yeah, if you get an interception, pick sixes are easy to get. Like, there's no fucking defensive traits for offensive players. I can care less about rushing yards. That's an invaluable stat to me, really, because I mean, anyone can sit there and just be run heavy. Like if your passing ain't as efficient as your running, then it's not legitimate. Like I don't run the ball. I got pass. I don't run. So if you balance it out, like Chargers doing a good job balancing out, but most of his runs are with fucking Eckler, so you know how that shit goes. You just go look at all the rushers. See, look, 49ers, not legit. Can't pass the ball. So if I say anyone legit, like the only person is Chargers, to be honest. Because you got to be able to balance that shit out. And that's what I'll be looking for. See, a lot of the people right here in the mid, they pass heavy. See, I don't run unless you can go just by rushing touchdown. Like you see somebody's offense. See, Bills do okay, but he had a couple games he should have lost. He been playing some bums, for real. He stat padded against a dude. He should have lost that game, but he stat padded on him. Yeah, 4 passing touchdown, not good. Well, I only use the run when they fear the pass. You see how effective my runs were when dude was worried about the pass. Like when I'm sitting there throwing 60 yards and catching that shit, and you start backing your coverage up because you don't want to get beat deep, and next thing you know, Josh Jacobs has a weak box to run right through, That's how you open your playbook up. See that? Like I don't call verts just for shits and giggles. I call it because that's gonna open that box up. Because if I sit down there and try to fucking run with a offensive line that can't fucking hold fucking candy out for children on Halloween, it's not gonna work. So I had to implement a style that would work with a bad offensive line. The Raiders do not have a good offensive line on this game, bro. So I can't run against a stacked box. So if you're gonna stack the box, I'm throwing that bitch like old school Raider football. So that's what it is. I think Chargers probably is the most balanced. You got, I don't know. Let's see. I only see you're on the passing side. You don't really score a lot of offense. Your offense, you probably just get all your shit on defense. You probably try to control games. But I mean, that's good with a young quarterback. You have a decent defense that he can play behind. Like, my defense is just now catching on, like, what I need them to do. They starting to react the way I want them to. Like, I'm switching more off of the cover zero with the user adjust and actually just kind of just let them play fluent match coverage. And last 2 games that I played just with that style have been, they've been great. Because I understand the match logic and only need to change maybe 1 or 2 zones depending on how my opponent aligns. So, you go back, look at my schedule. You go back, look at these last 2 games. I told you, Pac, bro, when I lose, I come back stronger. You see this, right? I mean, I took 3 losses and I was like, bro, we gonna make up for that, So I came back with 2 dominating performances, so I can live with that. And I got your Lions next, so we gonna feast. We got the Lions, Giants, Jets, Dolphins, and Chiefs. So we just gonna come in here with the mindset, new era, new attitude, new fucking regime. Let's fucking go. All right. Appreciate y'all tuning in as always, man. I'm sorry it was a little later than I wanted it to be, but we packed in. We got the results that we wanted. Another convincing win. And to be fair to people you beating, man, I don't care at this point. I got a 62 overall quarterback. We just trying to stack some wins in the columns, bro, because I need him to get his mojo right before I get into the thick of my schedule. Towards it, like these last games right here, I need to have that. So that's going to be a guaranteed win because we're not going to have a Bronco user, but I definitely need to get this little stretch right here to at least get to like 8-3. I can't. I said like if I can get like 10-7 or 9-8 and squeeze and make that fucking 7 seed, it's a wrap. That's really what I'm trying to do, you know, because I'm not gonna get a number 1 seed. I mean, unless like the stroke of luck happens and everybody like in the AFC fucking just starts losing. I don't know. Like I go look at the standings. I doubt there's gonna be anybody on the AFC side. I mean, Bengals over here undefeated, like low key. Gonna have to watch out for that. Now Texans, what? Yeah, I'm really. I gotta win the division, or I gotta start beating some of these people. I already beat the Bills. I'm trying to see who else is on my schedule. I can play the Jets. I can alter that. I think those are the only 2 people that are on my schedule that I can alter. I mean, I play the Chiefs, but that's a division game. So you think about 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got to clean that up, bro. I'm like 2 seeds away. But it'll change after this week. Yeah, but appreciate the void of confidence, fellas. Yeah, I need some of y'all NFC teams, bro, step up, beat some of these AFC teams, hand them some L's. So that way we can climb up the ladder. Because I can't do it by myself at this point, man. 3 losses. I mean, you'd have to see how the schedule kind of plays out, really, if you think about it. My boy Aiden balling out for me. He threw some bombs in that game. His toe getting the sacks I want. People want to just throw it too quick. I'm not going to get a lot of picks. Everything pretty much balanced on defense. So I'm not going to have any of those leader stats. Might have some awards, though. Let's just see when the last time I won a fucking award. Yeah. We haven't gotten an award since fucking week 1. Alright, so week 7, I'm thinking somebody on my team goddamn did something right. Right? Like fucking Aiden balled the fuck out. Like surely. Let me go look at these game stats. Let me see what we're looking at. Because I wouldn't say fucking the Bills did good. Even though he scored 55, it was not a pretty 55. Dude was getting sacked and shit. In terms of AFCs, it won't come from the Chargers, bro. That's a low scoring game. It was a good game though, but let's see. Schedule. I could go look at all this. Could look at the box score. So that boy threw 5 touchdowns. That one pick was a shaky one because it wouldn't let me use her. It could have been 6 touchdowns, but they wouldn't let me use her. Click on and turn his ass around. I was pissed about that one, but like I said, he bounced back. But I think he'll be the player of the week candidate for my team. It's 5 touchdowns. You can go over here. Go look at AFC. He did 6, but he also got sacked a lot, and he threw 2 picks. So that's going to be close. They're probably going to screw me in that. I see you over here, DJ. Look at DJ over here just balling, bro. See you be taking my advice. Riddler and you can't figure out your quarterback situation. You got to work on your passing. Dun, dun. How they get Brees Hall? What the fuck really going on? I don't think I got enough running backs back there. That man traded for Brees Hall and he's still losing. What the fuck wrong with this? What the fuck wrong with this world? I just like the Chiefs spamming corner routes from bunch sets, bro. Like, that shit's too easy to stop. I didn't play my game that I know I can play against Pac, bro. Like, my schedule, I don't know what the fuck I was doing, bro. Like, I was thinking I would have had time to do some of the setups, and those 3 games that I played were fucking quick hikes, and I didn't have enough time to set shit up, and that's probably what killed me. So I just wanted to simplify what I was doing. Like, I'll blitz people when I need to. I know I can blitz, but I got to the position that I was just fucking doing it against decent people, and they were just distributing the ball quick. So I changed that up, and like I said, in the last 2 weeks, man, I'm blowing my opponents out, forcing them to make reads with Crosby coming after them. So, but anyway, man, appreciate y'all tuning in. Hopefully we get this thing advanced tomorrow. Hopefully my opponent for next week, the Detroit Lions. I'm playing the 5-1 Detroit Lions, fellas. That's going to be a game to watch. The underdog story continues. To be continued, fellas. Appreciate y'all.